Versace Pour Homme, the OG. This one has actually been out for a little bit now. I believe this came out in 2008. Don't quote me on that, I could be wrong, but I believe it came out in 2008. And this has got a lot of memories with me too. This thing is a powerhouse, compliment getter, everything you want. Literally every single time that I wear this thing and I'm by anybody, it picks up their attention. I honestly can say I've worn this 5 times and I've gotten 3 compliments in the last 5 times that I've worn this. And I wasn't even around a lot of people. The very first compliment out of this, I went and got my haircut done, and the lady who was not even cutting my hair on the other side of the room happened to walk by and stopped mid-track, was like, you smell good. Yeah, I do, I smell good. What is that? What is that? And I just told her what it was, and she's like, yeah, you smell really good. I mean, it's one thing if the person cutting your hair is like, yeah, cheesing you up because, you know, they're trying to make a couple extra bucks. I get it. I respect it. When you ain't the one cutting my hair and me walking by and you just catch a whiff and you stop mid-track and you're like, that smells good, you know you got something real nice right here. Super lit, super compliment getter, not even all that crazy and not even that expensive either. So we're gonna check out the presentation. This is in the box right here. As you can see, you got your logo, Versace Pour Homme, nice, simple, black Versace box. It's the 100 ml bottle. You got your UPC and your batch code right here. And it says, now this is another myth thing right there, 36 months, it says it's good for like 3 years. There's some little tricks you can do to kind of make them last a little longer. One is don't keep them in the sunlight all that much, and they'll tend to last a little bit longer. If you keep them in the dark, they tend to do a little bit better. And as I made a mention of on the last video, don't lose these. They're important. They put them on there for a reason. Don't lose them. So this is the overall bottle presentation. It feels really solid, very clean, solid glass. Overall, it just seems like the quality made. And then you can kind of see your stuff actually on the bottom right there as well too. So let's get into this. Now, your top notes on this is lemon, bergamot, neroli, and rose de ma. Rose, basically. And then your middle notes, the things that as it develops and it transitions to a next phase, is a hyacinth, cedar, clary sage, and geranium, if I'm not mistaken on that one. And then its base notes, it's all longevity notes and things you're gonna smell for the duration of time, is gonna be tonka bean, musk, and amber. Now, again, I'm gonna try to give a quick synopsis of some of these things that you don't normally find, because you see all these videos that are actually out here and they're talking about, oh, it smells like this, it smells like this, it smells like watermelon, elephant watermelon husk. And what the hell are you talking about? Bro, I don't know what the hell elephant watermelon husk is. Break it down for me, give me something. So obviously I talked about bergamot in the last video, and that was actually on the other one, which is the Mont Blanc. So if you don't know what that is, check out that video. This one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down neroli. So to me, what neroli smells like, and I don't know if anybody's up here from the north, but I grew up in the north. There was a plant that used to pop up every once in a while, and we called them honeysuckles. Well, honeysuckles made me think of this because it's like hints of orange and honey, like that sweet, dewy goodness that you find on the flower petals and stuff like that. You smell it, and like this flower smells so good, you just want to nibble on a leaf for a second. That's what I get reminded of neroli. And then it actually has hints of lavender in there in the base notes. Now the next one, and then you hear this a lot, is tonka. Tonka this, tonka that, tonka this, tonka, 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 tonka. What is tonka? I've never seen tonka in my grocery store, but I hear it's in every fragrance and nobody really wants to break it down on what it is. So, tonka to me, I want to say it smells like a tobacco made out with an almond. Like, it's very sweet, but it's got that like little bit of dirty side to it that lures you in, you know, kind of invites you to come in a little bit closer. It's a sweet tobacco almond smell. Maybe slightly black and mildish a little bit, if you know what I'm talking about. So that's what I would say is what a tonka tonka bean kind of smells like. The last one is one that you'll hear in everything, is amber. Amber this, amber this. Amber is in so many fragrances, and it is a powerful accord. And I'm sure you kind of know what it smells like, but if you don't, this is the simplest explanation I can possibly give to you for what amber smells like, because they're going to show you this image, and it's like an orange, it's like a tannish, orangish, clear, honey-looking residue that comes like kind of looks like a tree sap, like a hardened tree sap. That's what the image looks like. But what it really smells like to me is, think back when you were a kid. You came home from school, and the first thing they hate you was warm vanilla cookies. As soon as you open the door, it hits you like this wave, and you're like, oh my God, there's cookies. And you just, boom, triggered. You wanted those cookies. You wanted to eat as many as your stomach would allow you to eat. And that's what I feel like amber is. That's why it's so inviting. It triggers that childhood response of, for me, the warm, fresh vanilla cookies straight out of the oven, like ooey gooey goodness. That's what amber is. Now, if you want the full, what I believe this beautiful bottle smells like, here's another mental image for you. Okay, you're going to the Caribbeans. You're sitting on the beach in the sand, sea breeze is coming in, and you're at one of these all-inclusive resorts. Or if you go out to a bar, a tropical themed bar, and they show up, and on the menu they got this crazy looking concoction with all these citruses and everything like that, and then they serve it to you in like a little cedar wooden cup, or a wooden cup of some sort. And you don't want to drink it because you're like, man, I know this is going to be a little feminine if I'm a man and I'm drinking this, but you drink it anyways, and it's like you hate it but you love it because it's so damn good, and you drink like 4 or 5 of them and you just get lit off of it. So think of that in that little wooden cup or a little coconut cup, that delicious concoction that's got you feeling all warm and good inside, and then somebody walks by with a bouquet of fresh floral flowers, and you accidentally spill this amazing drink on top of the flowers, and then you throw a dash of vanilla in there. That's what this is in a bottle. To me, that's what it seems like. It is that I'm going out, I'm gonna smell good, I'm gonna get a compliment on this from everybody because it's appealing to so many people. To me, that's what the breakdown of this bottle, Versace Pour Homme, smells like. And it does lean a little bit to the younger side, but that's okay. If you wear this stuff confidently, I don't care how old you are, you will be able to pull it off because it is a compliment master. It just opens the door, and when you walk in, you walk past somebody, you're gonna get a quick look because it's gonna catch their nose, and they're like, wow, I don't know what they're wearing, but they smell damn good, and I kind of want to find out what it is. I want to have a conversation with that person. That's what this is in a bottle. So again, this is why I said this isn't part of my top 5. I do highly enjoy this bottle. Like I said, pretty much damn near every single time that I wear this, I get a compliment somewhere, some factor, some form, just because I think that's just what it's designed to do. It's supposed to be a compliment master. So I recommend this. You can usually pick this up for a pretty good price online, the stores, stuff like that. I honestly don't remember how much this bottle is anymore. I want to say it's probably like 75 bucks. If I can remember it, I'll put a little clip on there or put something in the notes or something like that. But I want to say it's like 60, like right around $60 for 100 mils. Pretty good bang for your buck. And again, if you do the tactics like I talk about, spraying on your neck, spraying a little bit on your clothes, this will have that staying power that you're really looking for, because I've sprayed this on myself before, and it actually does last about 6 or 7 hours on my skin. And then if you put it on your clothes, I kid you not, there are days that I will pick it up. I'm like, hey, I'm going to do laundry. I'll be doing laundry the very next day, and I'll pick up that shirt that I was wearing literally 24 hours later, and it is still noticeable, like strongly noticeable coming off the clothes. I can feel it. And I'm not a heavy sprayer. I'm not a super sprayer. I'm not a sissy sprayer. I usually put on about 4 sprays. Neck, arm and sleeve, arm and sleeve. That's about what I put on. So if I'm smelling it off of 4 sprays, it's got some staying power. Definitely highly recommend this one, and you should check it out too.